this all happens.
Well,
where your creativity lives.
Yeah, this is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
This is my craft studio, and it's also, I mean, I not only craft or create from here, but I do a lot of shooting from here. I have a website where I do how-to videos. I've done a satellite media tour from this corner here not too long ago, where I don't know, we hit like 16 cities across the country.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so
able to do that just from here.
Yeah, I
never
know.
leave home.
I know. I was talking to Rhode Island, from my family room or my craft studio. So it's pretty cool. But it's assembled out of furniture that I've had, and I couldn't get rid of it. This armoire was something that we had made a while ago as a computer armoire, and
it holds all these crafts and all the
and it
items
has great doors on it, but we took the doors off, and we
would
would
be in the way.
Yeah, we just weren't using it, so it became my storage facility. And then this little shelf back here is just a shelf, but it's something that I had,
and you know where everything is.
I know where everything is. And this, my husband and I bought when we first got married. It's one of those old oak entertainment centers, and we took the glass doors off. Normally your stereo system, remember the old turntable, would sit in here, but I decoupaged the front of it with all kinds of wacky papers, and now it just houses, all of my papers and stamps.
Yeah, it looks like what it's supposed to be. Looks like that was what it was meant for.
You know what? It works for me. I mean, it's just a great way to utilize furniture that, otherwise I would have to give away.
Yes.
So why not?
Exactly.
Recycle, reuse, repurpose. That's my motto.
That's great. Well, you're very much in vogue. How much time do you spend in here?
Well, I also have my office over here in the corner, so I spend a lot of time in here.
I would imagine.
It's kind of an interesting space because over here I have this unit set up where my boys have their computer and they also have the Xbox. So while I'm working over here talking to clients on the phone, I have to my hands in the background going like this, getting people to quiet down because they hear gunfire from, the Xbox, and I'm like, I'm not in a battlefield, but my boys are playing Xbox. So this room is used a lot.
I would imagine. Do
A
they
lot.
have craft interest, the boys?
Absolutely.
Grown up around this all their life?
Absolutely. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll often come in here and I'll come to my table and I'll find things that have been cut, painted, stripped, taken apart.
A display of their own creativity.
Yeah, they're just constantly like, I have this, a funny story. I got this bag of glue. They're new glue strips from a company, and I did this project. And they said, please use these glue strips and design a tablescape. And they're these really cool glue strips. And my son, I was working at my desk one day, and he came in and he's playing with it, and he peels it off, and he's going like this and like this. And he goes, oh, by the way, Mom, don't put this in your hair. And I said, really? He goes, yeah. I had to cut mine out the other day. So, yeah, I find stuff like that all the time.
It's great that they experiment now. They're not afraid.
No, they're not. And I appreciate that, and I love them for that, but they grew up around it. And, while I was working in news and doing craft segments every day, I would often have, things, leaning on each other, drying, and, everything was always kind of in the process of, and it'd be like, they learned at a very young age to don't touch it if you don't know what it's for, because it's probably wet and Mommy will be upset.
Very upset.
Yeah.
Do you have a craft that you prefer? Is there anything that's special to you?
I prefer making something out of nothing. I prefer taking something that had a purpose at one point and giving it a new look or a new use. And whatever it takes to do that, that's what I prefer. That's my
Showing people the many things you can do. So you don't have to throw things away. You can recycle.
Right.
And use your creativity to make something even more special.
Exactly, which has kind of always been my mantra, is to, be able to take something that you love and maybe it's just the wrong color now, or it's outdated, and but you love it. And that's, I think, people's biggest problem when it comes to home decor, is that they don't want to get rid of it because there's some sort of attachment to it. And what I love to show people is that you can keep it, but just, you know, update it and
Use it in a different way.
Right.
That's
But I'm
great.
lucky because I'm crafty, but my husband's crafty too. And matter of fact, he made this craft table for me. So,
Wow, and it's so attractive too. I really
know.
like it.
Well, and the painting and the distressing was all kind of, you know, intentional.
Part of it.
Yeah. And he's just
It's,
like, I can
and
do
it's a
anything
special
on it.
height. Did he measure you? Is it ergonomically designed
It's
also?
perfect, yes. It's also very sturdy, and I have my little stool here. I can sit and paint, or I can stand, and but I kind of feel like this is my little craft theater here.
Is your lighting good enough in here?
I have some nice lighting.
Do you work at night also?
I work 24/7, girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whenever the creativity
A
strikes.
lot of times you'll see the midnight oil burning right off of that light right there. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Wow. So if you had to say where in your home you feel the most at home, where your heart really wants to be, the most precious time and place, where would that be?
That's a tough one. Probably outside.
Really? Oh, well. Would you show us the outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. It's special. I'll show you.
Good, let's go.